Hello viewers, I'm Rizzer Gaming, and welcome back to Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. Okay, so I didn't actually close the game since last time, I just ended, mostly because I didn't want to have to go back here and fast travel. I think I want to take out Maku the Blood Hunter, and then grab this intel, unlock this tower, and once we hit that point, we'll kind of decide where it is that we want to go. I think Maku is up here in this cave, so let's, ooh, Caragors. Shoot him in the head. These guys are tough. I don't have any focus. Just getting wrecked by these things. Oh, I think I have a backup last stand. I think that was it. I am out of L-shot. I'm dead. Well. The original plan of not having to respawn so I can just take out that boss may be invalidated by my weakness.
There are lights to guide us in the land of shadow, where all...
So.
other lights may fail. Pale reflections of the light of the two trees, and memories of a lost kingdom.
I think a normal person might say, screw it, I'm not going to go back there. Actually, I think a normal person would probably run immediately back there because they just died to those things. So I guess I'm a normal person, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. So, we'll see if we can show those Caragors a thing or two. But before we do that, we finished our hunting challenge and we unlocked another one to grab 3 pipeweed.
He can't fool me!
Oh!
Just you! Not even a blessed relief of
So,
death for you!
I did a stealth kill on the guy that was right there. And it ended up being the guy that was immune to stealth that we just figured out.
Fool! You already tried that! Idiot, I'm too sharp for you!
There we go again.
Hold him down and I'll carve him up for supper!
Which
By the
is
trail of dead they shall know me.
a little bit hilarious, but anyway. I saw him in my minimap, that he was right underneath him, so I was just like, oh, I'll stealth kill someone. And I jumped on him and it ended up being the guy who had killed us last, and the guy who we'd investigated, and the guy who, through that investigation, we found out that he was immune to stealth attacks. Anyway, we have a 34% chance to recover focus when we do a headshot. So that could be useful for kind of chaining together headshots. Might be nice. I think I'm just going to circumnavigate these people. Actually, one of the upgrades that you can get lets you run fast when you jump over something. I'm going to grab this ability now because we have a bunch of walking to do because I just died. And we'll jump over that and get a speed boost. The game is telling me to enter Wraith mode to see this tower as I'm already climbing up the tower.
Each citadel to the light against the shadow.
So, this unlocked this area. And what this area is telling us is there's a bunch of different unlocks and things that we can find. 3 of those Elven languages things. But most importantly, it is a place I can fast travel to that's close to this boss, who I'm gonna go try and fight again. Let's go ahead and mark him so he shows up on our mini-map. And he's right there. Not sure. Oh no, Caragors! Oh, 2 of them! Man, these things just absolutely wreck me. Alright. The other one that I just killed. Oh, I know. I wonder if I can like stealth kill those things, or if I should just let it go. There's so many people around there. I think the better part of Valor is not dying, so that's what I'll do. And oh boy. I've completely gotten myself turned around, and the only way to go forward is through those guys. So here we go. And that's why we got this. That's why we got the super fast run thing. Let's run over this rock so that we can get a speed boost. The speed boost is good for getting places, but it's also really good for getting away from things. This allows us to complete our quest, but also get our health back. That seems like a problem for them. This looks like someone I can... Oh, looks like a poor slave. I was hoping it was an orc so I could drain him. Don't understand why I can't drain slaves as well. Let's go ahead and pick this up, because it's one of the things I need for a quest. Alright. Maku the Blood Hunter. Power level of 8. I think we can take him. Alright. So, this guy's one of those ranged people. And I want to kill all of his followers, which is probably something I'd want to do anyway. So he has 5 followers, they're all range. So what I'm thinking is... Oh, he's coming for us. I'm going to take out all of his followers here as fast as I can, while he's over there. And then I'll 1v1 him, hopefully. So I think I'm going to take out his followers. Like that. Ooh, he just one-shot me. Oh, and his followers are hitting me as well. Not how I envisioned this fight going. There we go.
You're not after that,
I've got him in a combo.
You idiot! Not a
Oh man, so that one was really close. I had a thought process which I was gonna like distract him, because there's a way that you can distract him and get him to run away and then take out all of his followers, but then he just started climbing up to exactly where I was. I think he probably had a power that made him able to kind of detect stealth really well, and so he was tracking me, which makes sense because he kind of looked like a tracker sort of dude. But anyway, this lets me recover 50 health on a stealth kill. That seems really useful if you ever go into stealth mode while in the middle of a fight. So in other words, it seems not super useful, but... Also, this rune on my sword that gave me an extra life, very, very useful in that situation. So he threw a spear at me, and it essentially took me from like half life to 2/3 life all the way down to dying, probably because he was power level 8. I think increasing my maximum health by 20 and stopping myself from being put in that sort of situation would be useful. And I'm struggling to keep my focus up, so I think I'm gonna grab another one of these base level upgrades. And I'm sort of waiting on investing all of those points into upgrades, in case I get like a compelling reason to get an upgrade. I think that might be incorrect. I think I should just spend the upgrade stuff while I have it. So let's see. Do I want more bow rune slots, sword rune slots, or dagger rune slots? Obviously this is less valuable, or it costs significantly more than buying both of those, but unless you have like really compelling upgrades to get for swords, for bows or daggers, it might actually be more worth it to just carry on in this tree. And then I guess we can leave that decision for later, because health just seems like a standard good upgrade. You're never going to be sad that you have more health. We can get these. So this lets us counter enemies and knock them down. So you can go right into a finishing blow if they're knocked down, which might be useful, but in this case, if you're surrounded by people, it's really hard to get a finishing blow off. This one lets you ride Caragors when you're above them. And there's an entire tree that's based off of riding Caragors. You know what? There's a ton of upgrades there. Neither of these two seem really compelling to me. And we might just save it for one of these. And we can always just spend it later if we find that we're having a lot of issues with Caragors, which I seem to be having. Let's grab that intel, and then let's run around and decide what new thing it is that we want to do, just because that intel is close by. Man, 3 shots to the head. I don't have any arrows left. Man, those things are tough.
Did you hear that?
This lets me grab intel. I guess we just found out about the Oathbreaker, so let's figure out what he's all about, and then if we fight him, we can look at that intel later. These guys will be nice because I say right as I get hit. It'll be nice because I can go ahead and drain them. Get some of my arrows back. Because I find that I'm constantly out of those. And I guess the next move, unless we want to like take out Ortho, the flesh burner, or to grab some of this stuff that's around here, is to just jump down here and grab this. Let's fast travel here, zip over to this tower, and so that we have a place that's a little bit closer slash spread out, and then we'll head over there. So fast travel to this area. And mark that. I think you can mark it. Yeah, that's super nice. You can see that there's a Caragor down there, based off of the 3 little spike things on the mini-map. Those are really annoying. Oh, and there's a guy right here. And it looks like he has intel. Oh. I meant to click on the guys in the back, but I don't think you're allowed to, I don't think you're allowed to click on them unless you do more. This says that I need to complete more main missions to unlock. Oh, I guess this guy's locked behind some sort of story mode thing. Grog the Twin is, so let's go do more story modes, I guess. It's another Caragor. This one's in a cage. Oh, that was not what I intended to do. Oh man, I'm just getting mauled by these. Ah, and they just counter. You can't hit them. Oh, and I missed the E button. I hit the R button. Well, I guess it kind of serves me right for trying to bully the caged animal. Gotta come up with a better way to take out those Caragors. The, rune upgrade. Whoops. Weapons and runes. For the bow. This increases headshots. And it reduces focus depletion. I think having less focus depletion, if I was able to hit that guy again, that would have been really useful. So let's just go ahead and unlock this. Rune arrow. And slot that in there.
Are you Wraith? What do you want with me?
If I have a name, I do not remember it. The Black Hand called to me from across the void, and I came.
I know he had intel, but there's no one I really want to get intel of, so thought I'd just skip him. Oh, and I'm not heading to the tower because I need to remark it. So I guess it's this way. Can I jump over this? Nope.
Just you wait. We're gonna be getting orders to join up with the others.
Quick side detour. Oh man. slow down. A strange rock. I did not, or I neglected to go online and find out if there was a reason to go and inspect those.
Mount Doom for generations.
I watched Gilgalad die on the slopes of Orodruin, burned to death by the heat of Sauron. This is where the storm will gather that will engulf the world of men.
Looks like there's a bridge there, but I think we're just gonna crawl or climb past this. Oops. Climb. That's an awkward interaction where if you need to hold down spacebar to climb. But if you tap spacebar in order to get the speed boost for jumping over a rock, it negates that.
Round time. All I've had all week is watered down Caragor feed.
There are those two guys. Don't think it's worth taking them out. Let's just head over to the tower as fast as we can.
My elvish house unknown to me. Is this my inheritance?
So we've got a bunch of unlock, ride the Caragors' ability to access this sword legend. Alright, that might be on the to-do list. We have a mission unlocked for Swift Mercy. Let's go ahead and do this because it's so close by. I guess we could like just fast travel back here, but it's like, it's right there. I mean, come on. Oh, and I can't do a speed boost while jumping off of that. It's a beast that I was hunting that's nearby. Seems like a pretty forgiving hitbox for that Hellhawk. And we're out of Elf Shot. Right before we go into the bow challenge. Let's do this. Having cursed his enemies, his arrows offered a swift end to their suffering. Forge the bow. Quick shots. With quick shots. Oh, that's fun. Run a Vel shot again. Boom. We completed the bonus objective. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really paying attention to what the bonus objective was. Oh, and we respawn. In this area with a bunch of weakened enemies. And no arrows left. Oh, but apparently they're all afraid, so they run away anyway. Oh, and I was hoping to run into that guy. Alright, let's grab this guy. Drain him. And if he's still alive at the end of the draining, we'll interrogate him. Oh, right. Yeah, spam spacebar. That guy's locked. Crack the drunk. He's afraid that I'm going to use my powers to kill him off. Well, he's not wrong. Alright. So, we are right at this tower. We're about to go down here. We've done an awful lot of dying in this episode, but we've also done some killing, so I guess that might make up for it. I think we're going to call that for this episode. At the beginning of next episode, we can start off with this main quest line. I'm assuming because it's given us no other main quest lines except for this one, which is locked. What the game is going to want us to do is go here and then have some more storyline. And so rather than get locked off into a chain of different stories, we'll just end this one at about 30 minutes. And that seems like about right. Alright, so that'll be it. And until next time.